Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grow up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. Hey, what is going on? Greetings to you all over here on TikTok. Greetings to you all over here on Instagram. Greetings to you all over here on YouTube and Facebook. What's up? Let me know who's tapping in. What's going on, friends? Tap in with your girl, Dr. Worlds. Let me turn this down just one moment. All right. What's up, y'all? Who's up with me? Hello, Brother William. Let me know where y'all representing from. Okay. I came by here to just share a few things. Okay. I'm always sharing, but I want to share my heart first before I share some other stuff. Okay. First things I want to say is this. If the people stand up, game is over. If the people stand up, not when the people stand up. If we the people stand up, game is over. And I know some of you guys may know exactly what I'm talking about. Some of you guys may be wondering, what in the heck is she talking about? I'm going to tell you right now. Do you know that we have so much power as people? We have so much power collectively. We have so much power unified that I don't think we realize and understand just how much power we have. Let me give you an example. It's like 300 and something million just here in the United States alone, if you are in the United States. I'm not even talking about abroad. I'm just talking about the United States. Over 300 million people, 330 something million people. Now you think about this. If all 330 something million people just here in the United States alone decided we're not going to work on Monday, we would shut this whole entire economy down. That's how powerful we are. If 330 something million decided we're all going to march into the bank and we're all going to withdraw all of our monies out of the bank, whatever we have in there, we would disrupt the banking system. For one, they don't have 334,000, million people's money to give to them. They don't. They only got 15%, and we would wake up and see just how big of a scam we've been scammed. We would disrupt the whole entire banking industry if we all decided just for one day, that we were going to walk into the bank, stand in the line, no matter how long it took, and we was going to withdraw all of our resources out of the bank. We would bankrupt the bank in one day. If we all decided, just here in America, I'm not even speaking abroad, of all 334, 30 something million Americans decided that we're not spending $1 on Monday. We're not giving our time to the workplace. We're going to go withdraw our money from the banks, and we're not spending $1. We would disrupt this whole entire country. Do you know how powerful we are? If we stand up, game is over. So I want to propose a question to you on tonight. With all of the stuff that you see going on in Congress, in America, in the world, around your community, the violence, everything that you see happening, you tell me, do you think, based off of that analogy, that it's their fault, meaning the people that's in control of the government and politics and how the country works, etc.? Do you think it's their fault of what's happening? Or do you think it's our fault? Y'all talk back to me real quick. I'm very interactive. I don't like sitting here talking to a computer. That's not the type of program I run on any of my platforms. I'm very interactive. Powerful people ask powerful questions because powerful questions steer focus. And whatever we focus on, we will have. Do you guys think, according to that analogy, that they're to blame about what's happening to us, or we are to blame about what's happening to us? That's why your girl don't be joining these weird movements and stuff, Black Lives Matter movement, whole MAGA party. I don't join those movements. Those are mouth movements. We want to defund the police. Well, it is your tax dollar that pays their salary. So if you were really tired of them doing what they're doing, you wouldn't be trying to offer better training for officers. We would all just stand up and say an injustice to one is an injustice to all. If we allow you to get away with it that one time, we know that you will do it again and again and again. And guess what? We are not paying for you to do the crooked things that you do, and the racist things that you do, and the wicked things that you do off of our backs. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. That is how you show up powerful. But you know the reason why people here in America, I'm just going to speak on people here in America. You want to know why people here in America will not say, hey, I'm not going to work today. Let us all not go to work. You know why? Because I'm afraid that if I don't go to work and they go to work, I'm going to lose my job. I'm afraid I won't be able to pay my bills. I'm afraid, if I go into the bank and ask to withdraw my money, that they're going to sweat me or something. I'm afraid. So it's the spirit of altruism. And altruism is, we see a stranded motorist on the side. We driving by, may the next person help. We may even offer a prayer. Father, send them some help. But it's not going to be us. We're going to keep on driving. We're just going to keep on passing it to the next person. Well, maybe they'll do it. I don't feel comfortable doing that. And that is why we are being taken advantage of. We can't complain about anything that's happening in our country with inflation. We can't have complained about it. If we all decided that we was not going to go buy that food would go, oh, do you hear me? They would lose billions of dollars playing with the game. If you don't bring this food down to a reasonable cost, do we not see that these people are intentionally bankrupting the system, and by all means necessary, by sending all of this money over to a foreign country, by raising all of the prices? I mean, people galore reach out to me. I'm a coach. And the stories that I hear, I can't pay my bills, Dr. T. I can't pay my rent. Life is hard. I'm having it hard right now. I don't have enough money. And I'm thinking to myself, well, there is not a shortage of cash. So why don't people have what they need? If there's not a shortage of cash, I mean, they're sending billion-dollar aid packages to people to fight a war we don't even really know what's happening. How we know we ain't getting got? How we know we ain't getting jacked? I got lots of footage of these people over there staging battles for clout, and old people crying, and we don't really even know. But we paying for it, we funding it. How stupid are we? It's the American tax dollars, the taxes that you pay for the labor that you do in exchange for your time and your life. You rent or buy a house that you hardly ever at. You drive a car that's parked somewhere the majority of the time. You got student loan debt for free education. You're paying $12 for something that you used to pay $3 for. And people are out here stressed and depressed and homeless and suicidal and hopeless and all kind of stuff behind what we the people are allowing other people to do to us. And you know what? They always tell you who this is really going to hurt. We averted a government shutdown for 45 days. Whippy dee. For 45 days. And every single time, I'm talking to the melanated folk, every single time they be like, yeah, you're going to be the first one to be hurt, to be affected. You're going to be the first one to be hurt and be affected by the itis, the C-19. You're going to be the first one. You're going to be the first ones that we need to take this experimental stuff. You know, we don't know what it is, but we want to stop whatever's happening. So we need your participation. Man, I got receipts. I'm not just saying this. I go pull them up right now on Google. I double dare you to go pull them up on Google. They said it out of their mouth. Our trials will not work unless African American people participate. C-19 is devastating and ravishing the underprivileged and the impoverished communities. The government shutdown will affect poor African American communities. WIC, food stamps, welfare, Medicaid, low-income housing, whether their food is inspected the right way, whether their water has safety treatments. All of this stuff always affects us. And we sit by idly, scared and afraid to make movements for our own selves. And that's why game ain't over. That's why games are still being played. Why? Because we allowed them to play them. And then think that they got our best interests. Think that they really want us to have an American dream. Are you crazy? Everything is intended towards you. Everything. The fentanyl crisis. Oh, it targets the fentanyl crisis. The majority of the people that are targeted by the fentanyl epidemic, it's African American males. It's like, dang, everything is intended for us. Do anybody else see that? Have anybody else read that? Have you realized that? Have you realized that everything, crime, we're affected by it the greatest. Poverty, we're affected by it the greatest. Sickness, we're affected by it the greatest. Education-wise, we're affected by it the greatest. Health disparities, we're affected by that the greatest. We don't even get the same healthcare treatments as everybody else. We don't get the same income. It's like African Americans' median income is $3,000 something a month, while our other counterparts, it's like $100,000 a month. And then we still think we got time to sit around and play games and do all of this stuff that we've been doing. We've been doing all of the foolishness. And yet and still we have nothing in place for us. And every time there's a war, every time there's a famine, every time there's a pandemic, every time there's a shortage, every time there's inflation, every time the stock market is going up too fast or going down too slow, it always is going to affect the African American people. And I had to sit back and say, why is that? And then right there, I answered my own question. Right in that moment, I answered my own question. I said, wow, the reason why it always affects us is because we don't got a damn thing. Truth be told, they know we ain't good for nothing but consuming and trading time. So that's why it's always going to affect us. Unemployment is going to affect African Americans first. Why? Because they work the lowest of the job, the service jobs. Homelessness. Why? Because they can't afford to pay the rent, the inflated rent that is, that we inflated, that we created on purpose, and we still raising the interest rates. We're going to push them out of affordable housing. And the reason why they're allowed to do this, you got to think about it. Do you know, compared to any other, let me look right quick and let me see some statistics on this real quick. How many percentage of our business owners? Dang, this is unbelievable. Black people represented 14.2% of all Americans. Only 14%. We only 14% of all Americans in America. But only 2.4% are business owners. Latino and Hispanic people represented 18.7% of the population, and 7.5% are business owners. Asian Americans represented only 6% of American population, and 11% of them are business owners. So they the smallest population with the most business owners, while we are middle of Hispanics with the smallest business owners. They the smallest population with the most business owners. We are the middle population with the smallest business owners, while Hispanic is the highest population with the middle business owners. And wonder why they always say, yeah, this is going to greatly disparage the African American community. Crazy. When it comes to land, we don't own none. Or we don't own enough. How about that? We don't own enough. We got little pieces here, people with little pieces here, little pieces there. Barely own any real estate. I mean, we probably don't even measure on the scale how much real estate. We're not in the justice system. We want justice, but we ain't filled up. If we don't got many black judges, we don't got many black lawyers, we don't got many black public defenders. You feel what I'm saying? The ones that they give you to represent. That's why everybody got to call on Benjamin Crump, who don't ever get justice for families. He may win lawsuits. That's it. No disrespect to you, Benjamin Crump, because I'm not in your position. I'm just speaking my truth. And then you got the other one, Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton. They don't represent us. They can't get a piece of bread through legislation. Then you had the whole Black Lives Matter movement rip off the Black Lives people who think that Black Lives matter, or who think that Black lives should matter to other people, but Black lives don't matter to Black people. Let's make this make sense. That's why I don't take none of this stuff serious. You wouldn't have donated all of this money to Black Lives Matter. I really can't say what I want to say on this platform, who did nothing in the Black community. They actually took the money and took it to another community and built up that community and built them nice walled houses. Meanwhile, Lil Ray and Pookie and them still in the ghetto. They still in the hood. They still shooting and killing one another. They still funking with one another. They still messing with the same girls around the same neighborhood. You understand me? They still pimping these young girls. They still pimping these young girls trying to get money because Black Lives Matter didn't come put nothing in their community to give them something to seek after. You could have took some of that money and just, you know what I'm saying? Like started some educational programs or something. How to grow farmland. You could have taught them a trade, but no, you done went and got you a rainbow calf. And we the biggest supporters. I wonder why the Asians are the biggest number of business owners, because we we the people, baby, who makes them rich and large in number. It is the melanated community. I beg to differ. We can't stay out of their beauty shops. And they come put in our hood, and then yet they say our hood is so poor. If our hood is so poor, why do the Asians come into our hood and post up their businesses? And why do the Aramaic people come into our hood and post up their smoke shops and their nail shops and their hair salon shops and their fried chicken shops? Why do they come and post them in the poorest neighborhood? I wonder why. Why is Planned Parenthood so billionaire-ish rich? off the bloodshed of black babies. Hello. They don't put Planned Parenthoods in the wealthy areas. No, ma'am. No, they in the hood. And we wonder why we struggling. Y'all must don't like this conversation. Y'all quiet. I got one person over here. I'm talking to you. Kim is God's child, 63. All the rest of them viewing you feel what I'm saying. They don't like the truth. They like sugar-coated lies. I guess they thought they was pulling up the Krispy Kremes here on tonight. But no, it's Dr. Tawana, the disruptor. I keep it real all across the board. We ain't gonna blame them. No, we're gonna put the blame on where the blame go. Because this ain't nobody's fault but our own. And I don't care who don't like it. We don't be doing nothing but making noise. And then I like how people run to me with the scarcity factor, like, oh my God, I didn't wait so long. I gotta do something like, you working on my stuff, like you working on my stuff. Didn't I tell you in the email the time frame? I am working on your stuff, but I told you in the email the time frame of your stuff to be built out. So why you calling up over here asking me, am I done? No, your lack of preparation does not warrant an emergency in my life. Ever. What's up, brother? Brother Marquise, what's going on, brother? Glad to see you. And we the last people, the first to complain and the last to actually implement. Ain't that something? We beat our feet to everything. We want to wait till the last minute and be like, oh my God, can you help me? Oh my God, yeah, it's getting bad out here. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Now you operating in a whole nother different spirit. Because you procrastinated and still continue to procrastinate. And swear that somebody is finna come save you. Swear somebody finna really actually care about you. They don't. Trust me, I'm in some of these groups that just make me want to just, I keep it real at all times. I'm a hostile apostle. I like to lay hands on people in real life. I'm not talking about in the spirit. I'm skilled in that too, but I like to lay hands on people when I see stuff. But I can't even be mad at them when they post this type of stuff because I'm like, you know what? It's truthful. It's painfully truthful. Awesome. It's painfully truthful. How we gonna get mad at them for speaking the truth? We can't get mad at nobody. We want to shift the blame. Well, you know what? I ain't got this because I ain't got that, and I don't know how to do this, and I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to. With every tool readily available at your fingertips to let you see how you can do it, you still got excuses. No, a lot of my people, they don't want change. Change requires sacrifice. It requires you learning how to do something you ain't ever did. It requires consistency. It requires you to get your butt up off of your butt and stand up on your feet and do something different so you can have something different. It requires you to stop making excuses. And a lot of people like to make excuses because they're comfortable. It warrants them sympathy. They know that getting healed requires that you got to be real and got to be truthful. They ain't willing to do that. And you got to make sacrifices. And they not ready to do that. Greetings to you, beloveds. That's what I'm really realizing. Because ain't no way in the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, to be real with you, honestly, 1000% with you, we repeating history and we cool with that. But we the ones with the most accessibility to anything that any other generation that has ever preceded us. From ancient of days, they didn't have electricity, they didn't have technology, they couldn't turn on a laptop and actually, you know what I'm saying, start speaking to people. They couldn't start reaching people by, you know, a Wi-Fi connection. They could not actually go in and type something in and then have it just created for you right there at your fingertips. No, they didn't have cell phones where they could actually dial and pick up the phone and call people. No, they didn't have all of this technology that we have readily and available for us. They didn't have lights and power. They didn't have running water in the sink. They didn't have clean, purified water. All of the advantages that we have, they didn't have them. And that is how they perished. But what is our excuse? What is our excuse? Can't nobody come to me with no excuse. Because like y'all know, I'm a kingdom believer. I'm a Bible baby. And this one scripture proves to be very, very true in my life. That God would take the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. That God would take the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. What did that mean? That God would take the castaway, the throwaway, the one everybody said wasn't going to be nothing, the foolish things of the world. The one that's a drunkard, the one that's a prostitute, the one that's a gangbanger, the one that had a very tumultuous life, the one that's been rejected all their life, the one that's been bullied, the one that's been raped, the one that's been molested. He would take them and he would show those who got PhDs and MPDs and all these type of degrees and all of this type of stuff. And he would put them in a place of prominence position to show that you don't need all of that. He take the very ones that everybody didn't think was going to be Jack Diddley Squire. When you grew up, they're going to be in trouble all their life. They ain't going to never do nothing. He take those very things right there, the foolish things of the world, to confound the wise. That's what he do. Good evening, sister. I'm a perfect example of that, so nobody can come to me with excuses. Dr. Tawana, you know I got a lot on my plate. You don't even want to know how many plates I'm over here balancing. I'm going to just tell y'all some of the hats that I wear. I'm a mother. I have 9 children, including the 2 that are deceased. I'm a grandmother. I have 5 grandchildren. I'm a wife. I'm a minister. I'm a community organizer. We have an actual physical location where we do community work. In every state that we've ever lived in, and still got satellites in Liberia, Africa, and Kansas City, Missouri, and Alabama, on the West Coast in California, in Dallas. We have satellites. I'm a coach, which means I coach classes, courses every week. I'm a student, which means I'm in training because you never stop learning. And when you have clients, you always need to be forever learning so you can forever teach your clients. Okay? On top of that, we homeschool our children. On top of that, I'm fighting for justice for my children. So I'm a community leader in that sense. On top of that, I'm a content creator. On top of that, I'm a speaker. I wear many hats. So can't nobody come to me with an excuse. Say I don't have time. I don't have time either, but I organize my time and I make it work. It's my most valuable asset. Well, I don't know how I didn't graduate from school. I didn't either. I graduated with a GED when my 18-year-old daughter graduated from high school. How you like them apples? And I didn't walk a stage at a high school graduation. No. I was in my 30s when I crossed the stage to get a general education diploma. But I went and got it. Well, I don't know much about technology. I hated it too. That's why I'm an Android user, barely knowing how to work an iPhone. But guess what? I did what I have to do and something that I never did so I can have what I've never had. Well, did nobody teach me about business? Well, did nobody teach me about business either? How about that? I grew up in foster home and group homes. I was a homeless runaway at the age of 12. I was raped and molested over 50 times. I was locked up in juvenile hall so many times, I can't even count. I was stabbed in that bad boy. Y'all see that mark right here? This stab mark, I was stabbed in that bad boy. These marks on my wrist, them are suicidal marks from trying to kill myself. I buried 2 children. You understand what I'm saying? I've been hurt by churches. You understand what I'm saying? I've been played by people. I had people that I thought that loved me that are no longer around me. My first book I wrote was an absolute catastrophe, but I wrote it. I'm a grown woman not knowing how to put punctuations and periods and commas and all of that stuff. I had to go back to school and learn how to write because my childhood, my teenage years was robbed from me. I was a mother at 16. I was forced to have to become an adult at 16 years of age. Before I left my mother's house, all my credit was messed up. What you talking about? You cannot find one person with an excuse. And that's what I mean by God takes the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. The people that people never thought that would make it is the one who makes it to confound the wise who think that they got to have everything in order and got to have all of this long list of PhDs and all of this stuff. You understand me? No, you don't need any of that. You told to believe. Believe that all things are possible. Believe that you can do all things. That's what you're told to do. But even after going through all of that, I'm wise enough to see call a spade a spade. I'm still able to see stupidity, foolishness. I'm still able to see when folks got unpure motives and evil intentions. It's what I am. And all of those things that I had to go through in my life make me who I am right now today. I have no regrets about anything that I have gone through in my life. Everything that I have gone through in my life was a setup, a divine setup for my destiny. I couldn't be me without all of that. So I don't look for pity or sympathy. I take what has happened, body it, and bless others with it. Period. My whole coaching program started off with what happened to me. You do not have to be all computer savvy and smart and all of that. And people, I was telling somebody earlier, people write me and be like, oh, the doctor diagnosed me with a back ailment and all of this stuff. And then, like, can you help me? I see you got doctor in front of your name. Most people don't even know what the doctor is in front of my name. I had to bust my butt to get my doctorates. And you wouldn't even know that my name was Dr. T. They had to actually make me put doctor in front of my name because I'm not caught up with all of that. But it's a badge of honor to wear it. So now I embrace it. My doctorate is in disrupting. I'm a spiritual. I have doctorates in divinity in the spiritual aspect, which means that hear me clearly. In order to get a doctorate degree, not a fake one, a real one, you have to have 10 years in the community, be well known by the community, be the wife of one husband, servicing others in the community, hands on. You got to be skilled in the word and in the application, not just in your mouthpiece. No, your mouth got to match your movements. And somebody got to watch you for 10 years. Live upright, be integral, represent the kingdom like you're supposed to represent the kingdom, in humility and in righteousness, not in perfection. You have to have character references, not fake ones from Boo Boo them and Mama them. No. You got to have character references. Who have you worked for? Who have you served? Who knows you? Is there any bad stigmas or reputations or negative innuendos assigned to your name? Now, you got to walk this thing. You got to walk this thing. So my doctorate is in demon slaying, period. I come to eradicate your debt. I know what I'm talking about. I'm skilled in the word and I'm skilled in the application. We have been servicing our communities in every community that we have ever lived in. And all you got to do is go Google me. And that is never, ever, ever to boast or brag, because most of y'all don't even know that. Go type in Taking It to the Streets Foundation in Dothan. It'll pop up on the news. Tawana Thacker, that's my maiden name. News articles, Tawana Worlds, Taking It to the Street. Go on YouTube, Kalila 79. That's the name that the Most High gave me when he changed my name. Kalila 79. Go look that up. Lots of work. I have always been about empowering and uplifting people. I'm not here to offer you a business idea. I'm here to say that I have been around for a very long time, and guess what? These eyes have seen a lot of injustices. And I always see a particular people suffering these injustices, but I got to be 1,000% honest with you. It's not their fault, because I say this all the time. People try to come like, man, you see, they got that girl out there, you know what I'm saying, on the host row. That's so sad. And I'm looking at them like, it is sad. My heart goes out to them. But you know what? A pimp can't be a pimp without a prostitute. You can't be mad at the pimp. You can't be mad that your daughter chose a pimp. You need to get to the root of why your daughter chose a pimp. Get her healed, and then she'll stop letting the pimp her. Because the pimp ain't got no pimp money without the prostitute. Well, I don't go to church because, I don't believe in that religious Christianity stuff, because them people is false. Well, they only false to people who let them be false. If you stood up and called a spade, then they wouldn't be a spade. They'd be exposed. And they know, oh, yeah, they ain't with that type of stuff. Yeah, I got to come all the way correct, because they ain't with that type of stuff. That's why they wouldn't let me in their meeting places. You understand me? Because I'm that one. First of all, I know my Bible. So if you up in here speaking something that is not in the Bible, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait respectfully. If it's too bad and you deceiving the masses of the people, then I'm going to stand up abruptly and say, excuse me, that's not line upon line, precept upon precept. But for the most part, and what I'm telling you, any of my pastors that I've had in past times, they still friends with me on my social media pages. They will confirm to you exactly what I'm saying. And that's why I'm saying it bold and openly. Because I didn't been there, done that, got a t-shirt for it. That's not in the Bible. And that's wrong to mislead God's people. You might need to go revisit that. That's not that. Now, what kind of word was that? That wasn't a word from the Lord. That word brought confusion, and God is not the author of confusion. I've always been that person. I'm 1000% honest. I don't know how to be fake. I don't know how you come to me and you got all these problems, and I'll listen for a moment. But if I can't solve your problem, I'm not interested in listening to your problem. Some people get off of just having pity parties. That's not me. There's a solution to everything. You can never come to me and be like, I'm out of options. No, there's always a way. You looking for sympathy, and you cannot get that here. Ain't nobody doing nothing to you that you ain't allowing them to do to you. Ain't nobody doing nothing to us that we ain't allowing them to do. Politicians are just politricians because we allow them to politrick us. Ain't that something? They go start wars and we got to pay for it and suffer the consequences. They kill our people in the street. We talking about we mad. No, you not. You need to slap yourself. You're not mad. Because if you was, you wouldn't be marching. You'd hit them where it hurt, especially being melanated, because we not poor. We're going to go ahead and eradicate that lie right there. We are the biggest spenders. $1.8 trillion a month are spent from the Black people, the Negroes. Yet they don't own nothing. Yet they have no assets. They rich and stupid tax. That's what I call stupid tax. Y'all want to know what stupid tax is? Stupid tax is when you wear your house note. Ain't no way in the world I'm going to have me a $40,000, $50,000 vehicle outside and I'm renting. That's stupid. Especially when them cars is made from this. Is you serious? Somebody hit me. They don't even make cars like they used to. We used to get big steel metal, you hit them, you got to hit a tree to smash it. But now you get recycled bottles, stuff you can press in like that and it'll dent all by itself. And you got that and you think you sharp with it, $40,000, $50,000 and you renting. No, you stupid. You wearing stupid taxes. You driving stupid taxes. You got outfits in your closet. I always like to bust people upside the head with this. Well, you know what? I don't have money to afford your programs right now. You lying. Go in your closet in them outfits that you bought to go to a concert or some type of event that costs you a lot of money that you don't get to wear every day. It's just in your closet collecting dust and getting yellow or brown from dust. Go in there and have you a yard sale, man. If you got a stove in your house, you understand, man, then go and get you some flour and go and get you some eggs and go and get you some oil from the 99-cent store. That's $3. It's going to be some taxes. It's going to be about 14.21 okay? Throw you in a bag of chocolate chips. That's going to be about $4.25. With tax included from the 99-cent store, and go and start you a cookie factory out of your own house. Become an economist. Maximize the minimum. If you got a cell phone, why do you got a bill and not an ATM machine? My phone makes me money. It doesn't cost me money. Somebody will catch that with two hands in a minute. My phone is not a bill. My phone is an ATM. It's an automatic teller machine. It gets me paid. My Wi-Fi is not a bill. It's an ATM machine. It gets me paid. My laptop is not something for me to scroll social media. My laptop is something for me to make social media money. There's a big difference. Why is you paying $200 a month for a phone bill to talk on the phone and scroll and meddle in other men's affairs and look at what other men is doing, and you ain't doing that with your phone? At least they wise enough to do something with their phone. They're making money with their phone. They're making content with their phone. Okay? And they're getting paid to make content. The sad part about it is you got a phone and you ain't getting none. But y'all think about that. And then every time you turn around, every news article is about the intention of you. I got some clippings and I'm probably not going to share them tonight. Probably share them the next time I come on here because I got to get rid of all this information that y'all need to see. How there is a two-tiered system that we know about. I'll show y'all this stuff. Y'all look at it and be like, wow, that's so sad. And I'm looking at you like, is you stupid? This ain't sad. Do something about it. You got one video where they'll just let all these people from Venezuela, from Egypt, from Turks and Kairos, wherever, they can come on in this piece and they can march in here and be welcome, you know what I'm saying? Open the gates for them. But you got these Haitians. These Haitians coming in now, y'all animals. We finna lock y'all up, hit y'all from long distance. Spray y'all, mace y'all, hose y'all down with water, with pepper spray. We don't want y'all. Now you just let them walk right through the gate. And then you seen this caravan coming of darker skin. And now you got barbed wire fences and all of this stuff. Two-tier. They can care less about us. I was watching a little documentary that said the top. I want y'all to look it up if y'all want to. Okay, and no pressure. But I think that we should be well educated. The top 10 countries not to visit if you got black skin. I was like, wow. France, Spain, Italy, United States, Germany, China. I mean, I'm like, dang, this is everywhere. Yeah, we want everybody else to care about us, but we don't care about us. So I can't even be mad about what these people are doing. I'm mad, but I can't be mad. I can't be mad about what these people is doing to my people because I'm really realizing that, I don't know, my people like what's done to them. I'm just really to that point to where, how do you continue fighting for people who don't even want to be fought for? They'll start fighting you. Have you ever seen somebody go up and defend somebody that's being bullied by somebody, and then that person turn around and fight them for jumping in the fight? I didn't need your help, bro. Why you get in it? Man, I was just looking out for you. No, but I didn't need your help, bro. I had it. Oh, okay, my bad. I thought that I would enter in. I saw this bully getting the best of you, getting the upper hand on you. So I thought that I would come and intervene and break it up. No, man, just get out of here. Leave me alone. That's how it is with us. We won't even believe enough in us to invest in us, but we got a problem with the people that will utilize your time and your skills and your gifts and pay you minimum wage, baby. Ain't there something? Minimum wage. Have y'all ever thought about that? How much you make? I make minimum wage. Damn. I can't got middle wage. I'm not valuable enough to get middle wage or high valuable wage. It's minimum wage. I'm at the bottom of the barrel. That's all I'm worth. Man, you told me that. You telling me that all my time is worth is $14 an hour. All my time is worth is $21 an hour. All my time is worth is $7.50 an hour. Because if you in the South, baby, your paycheck is about $7.50, $8, $9 an hour. I'm like, damn. And then you got somebody like me trying to teach you how to pay yourself $1,000 an hour, $10,000 an hour, and your mind won't comprehend it and let you even believe that you that valuable. Now I'm comfortable over here in Egypt. Yeah, Pharaoh got us. He takes care of us good. I'm good. I don't even know how to do technology. So yeah, I'm good. I'll just let them come with their gallows. And yeah, I'll just line up and go and put my head on the chopping block when it's my time. Thanks anyway. It's like, dang, you that dang on desensitized, like you that dumb? And I'm not insulting anybody. If you feel offended, that is not my intended target. I'm a truth speaker. And guess what? The truth hurts, but it also will heal you. And that's the problem. Many people won't tell you the truth. Now, I don't follow all of these celebrities and all of that stuff. Why? Because it ain't none of my business. They not paying me. That's my perspective. Why the hell would I follow you and watch your content and pay you and I'm not getting paid? That's not a fair exchange. All I'm getting is a hee hee ha ha, fill my little gossiping demon, satisfy my little gossiping messy demon. I don't think so. But here lately, all that's been in my timeline, I get on YouTube, yeah, Krishan Rock and Blueface. My kids might tell me something like, Mom, did you see that? Like that's sad with that boy. With you, because they young and they want my opinion about certain things. Or they'll be like, Mom, I'm glad you didn't raise us like that. So my whole timeline on YouTube, just Blueface, Krishan Rock, Krishan. I just started sitting back, checking it out. Like, this girl got a mental illness. And everything about her screams for help. And you got millions of people that look like her, telling her that her mental health is okay. Same thing for him. That all you worth is you being pimped out and being abused. And then when you cry and stuff, you get views. As long as you just keep crying and being mentally unhinged, that you're doing good. We promote you. It's like, who is going to tell her the truth, baby? You are coming apart at the seams and you need help. You need to be healed. You got some deep-rooted pain. Same thing with Kevin Samuels. A whole hypocrite. And like I said, I'm not speaking on anybody. This man is no longer living. I'm just telling the truth. You didn't practice what you preached. You told everybody how to get high quality men and women and how they needed to be higher vibration. And then here it is that you wasn't even married with no real relationship. Your last hours was spent with somebody you just met or hooked up with, a flame. It doesn't even make sense, and we support that type of stuff. We would rather spend our time and energy on that type of stuff. Meanwhile, the enemy and the powers that be, the wicked ones, are coming right for our necks. and history will repeat itself. And the sad part about it is I have suffered so much pain and injustice from losing two young men that I care about your kids. I care enough about you to empower you to do something and make a difference for your children, whether you have them or the ones to come. For the children in your neighborhood and your family that's been assigned to you, you the greatest auntie, are you the one that they're attracted to, whoever, however. I show up so that they're not affected and you're not affected by what's affecting them. These young folks that we see in the street that's lost without a clue and a cause. You ask young people now, what you want to do when you get 5 years from now? I don't know. I really don't even know. I don't know. I don't know. It's like y'all gonna be the ones that take care of us, and this is a dangerous thing. This young generation right here, I wouldn't want them taking care of me at all, man. Put me in a rest home for real. I take my chances in the rest home. Don't leave me around none of these young folks. They'll beat you, record you on live. You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy. And we're watching a young generation waste away. And the older ones are not healed, so they can't help. The seasoned ones are too tired because they trying to work and make ends meet and keep up with the Joneses and wear stupid tax and all of this stuff, live the American dream. Meanwhile, there's a problem and we all see it. People send me stuff every day. You see this, Dr. T? I'm like, no, did you see it? I've been and seen it. I want you to understand how much I've been and seen it because my movements tell you the story of how much I see and what I know. You know how many people I done coached this year? And they drop in, drop off, drop in, drop off, drop in, drop off. I'm still here consistent. And suffered 3 deaths, son, uncle, and niece in the last 5 months. And still standing saying, hey, y'all, we need to build something. Like right now. It's going to be more than just them 3 losses that I took in the last 5 months. It's going to be a lot of losses. Come on, y'all. We got to do something. Come on, y'all. This is the way to go. Come on, y'all. Get a piece of this. I'm going to say this and then in the next 10 minutes I'm going to be off because I'm sleepy. I'm super sleepy. What's coming down the pipeline for lots of people? I'm not even going to say down the pipeline because, baby, it's here. It's already here. It's already happening. And we're all aware of what's happening. And if we don't think that that is sufficient enough to make us do something different, there's going to be a lot of people that don't make it. A lot of people that don't make it. Life is already hard right now. There's a lot of people already right now that don't know, like, I don't know where next month's rent gonna come from. I don't know how I'm gonna keep on buying food like this. I don't know how I'm gonna meet this need and pay this bill. I just don't know. And the sad part about it is you're going to perish for a lack of knowledge. What is a lack of knowledge? A lack of skill, a lack of education, a lack of experience. Did you know that you don't have to perish if you take action? Implementation equals action. If I have a way to avert danger for myself, then why would I sit around and allow danger to come upon me? And I have the ability to avert it. And then I look around me and I see everything that's online is actually in a good space. Everybody online is getting your money, but you're not getting no money. If you use Wi-Fi to get online, you pay them. If you're using a cell phone to connect, you paying them. If you use DoorDash to order food, you're paying somebody online using an app. If you use Uber or Lyft to get you a ride, you're paying somebody online to get you an app. If you pay your bills, medical bills, cell phone bills, if you pay your credit card bills, if you pay your rent online, if you do online banking, hello, somebody. It's all digital. It's all digitally done. And you don't have nothing in the digital space. You see everybody else falling out of control in the digital space. You see more people that you ain't never seen before now in the digital space. You meeting people through digital space. You do Zoom calls and workshops and through the digital space. You read ebooks through the digital space. You buy digital products. You shop on Amazon. Everything, those are clues. Everything is online. And going digital. And these people are paying for you to put content up. That's the least. You over here on TikTok can be in monetization. Get 1,000 people to follow you and boom. Now you get stars and hearts and gifts enabled. And now you, hey, would you like to sign up for our TikTok shop? And you can get on there and be like, check out my commercial, y'all. Bam. Want them hands clean? You know what I mean? Then I double dare you to get this hand sanitizer that will have your skin feeling super soft, not dried out, full of alcohol. It absolutely smells 1000% amazing. It's made by Polo. Okay? All you need is a little drip. Like that there. Just a small little one. Okay? Little bitty one. Rub it on in your hands, and man, it comes with moisturizer in it. Like, you just gotta feel this. If you can feel my hands right now, oh man, it's perfect. And now I done made me sales on somebody else's product on TikTok shop. That's a 60-second little spiel. Put me on one of them waist trainers and make myself look like I'm about to gag. Hey, y'all, check me out. I'm slamming trim. You feel me? Your girl is, look, it got your girl snatched over here. Look, I got the sides. Look each side. Look at the button. Boom, there go my video. It's called content, baby, and they pay you lots and lots of money for content. Same thing with Instagram. Y'all sleeping over here. A themeless, faceless Instagram page. Look, your girl got over 1,000 viral reels that I can just create a faceless Instagram and just every single day. And it's all about lifestyle and luxury. People like to watch that type of stuff. They have a reason. They like to watch it. Use a trending sound and that thing is just 1 million views, 1 million views, 1 million views, because it's a strategy. And then what you think? Instagram's going like, yeah, we want to partner with you to do brand deals. Would you like to partner with Nike? You're in monetization now. Now you can do longer reels for 10 minutes, which gives you more money because the watch hour and the views. Oh, yeah. We want to give you badges. We want to give you subscription. Those are all passive streams of income. Meta pay me every month. YouTube pay me every month. TikTok pay me every month on the 15th. Facebook pays me every month. TikTok pays me every month. YouTube pays me every month. I try to tell the people, and I just got to be 1,000% with y'all. Because I always show y'all my receipts. I believe that a good leader will have receipts for themselves. You can't be over here telling me that you can do $1 million and you ain't never did $1 million. That's the reason why I come back to the community and I tell y'all can do $1 million. Why do I tell y'all that? Because your girl didn't did it. If I didn't do it, then I can tell you that. That makes me a false witness. If I can tell you that you can make 6 figures, it's because I done it. And baby, I come with lots of receipts. I done 7 figures. And I show y'all these receipts. Now, if I'm telling y'all that y'all can make this online and there ain't no difference between you and I, it's just that I see the sword coming and I'm not a dum-dum. I'm not going to run to the sword and let them cut my neck off. I'm actually going to go ahead and prepare myself so when they come with the sword, I got one too. And now I'm effectively and able to engage in mortal combat with the right type of weaponry. And FBI, Mark Zuckerberg, I know y'all listening to me. I'm not talking about like, no, I'm trying to come and start no war with y'all. I'm saying, hypothetically, when you come with your sword, I got mine too. If you want to record anything, record that from that Bible scripture that says, if you don't have a sword, sell your cloak and buy you one. Yeah, you ain't going to catch me on anything like that, period. So let me just put that disclaimer so y'all don't be like, yeah, you trying to incite. No, I ain't trying to incite a dang on thing. I'm telling you what Dr. T gonna do. I ain't speaking on behalf of nobody else. I'm telling them what Dr. T is gonna do and what she gonna be ready, because I am already convinced and made it up in my mind that I will lay my life down for the truth. So therefore I can speak boldly like this because I ain't afraid of nobody. I don't fear and be afraid of man who can just kill this body. Because to be absent from this body is to be present with my Messiah. So yeah, I'm good either way. It's a win-win situation for me. And then I'm not going anywhere until he tells me it's my time. Until he says my time is up. Ain't no devil finna do nothing to me. And ain't nobody, no human being gonna do nothing to me either. Prematurely. I'm too defended to be defeated. Spiritually, you can't see all my armory, but it's locked and loaded, baby. Trust me. I got legions ready and on site. So I can stand flat-footed and confident and bold and courageous and say what I need to say. With that being said, because of all of the ignorance and because I see that people really like their suffering, and because I see that people really like to be in their situations, sometimes these things give people the ability to stay comfortable. Some People like pity parties. It's easier to make excuse, but you get to choose your heart. It's hard to remain poor and lack and debt. It's hard to do that, and it's going to be hard to come out of it. But you get to choose your heart. Which heart do y'all want to choose on tonight? Y'all want to sit here and be a victim to what these people got going on? Y'all let me know. How many of y'all clearly can see what these people got going on, and you ain't doing nothing? Which means you comfortable, right? How many of y'all comfortable where you at right now in the position that you in? Knowing that these people is coming for you. How many of y'all? It's quite a bit of y'all over here on TikTok. I know y'all can talk. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. How many of y'all are comfortable knowing that there's about to be a turn up and you finna be the barbecue? I just got one person. Okay, let me hurry up and get up off of here because people might be upset on tonight, but I don't care. Turn up how? They finna turn up. They finna come back with the lockdowns, beloved. The government shutdowns. The banks is no longer taking cash. And we don't have no assets that offset. If we don't got no cash, what we got? That's how they finna turn up. We finna be the barbecue. We finna be on the grill. They ain't finna let it be no another election. That's why they gonna do everything they can. You hear the words that are coming out of my mouth. They're going to do everything that they can to stop it. Because when demons are in power, they never want to relinquish the power. That's why they fight so hard. That's why you got to go to somebody that's skilled enough to cast a demon out. Because they say that demon will turn around if you're playing games and turn around and wrench you. That means it will tear your butt a new one. You don't know what you're doing. And these people, they did all manner of evil to get into power. And the Most High told me when they got into power, yeah, it's going to be a fight to get them out. And they're not going to go easily. I don't care if they got to spray something up on people and make people. And this seems like crazy chatter right now, but just check it. That's all I'm saying. Peep game. Peep game. I just showed y'all a video on New York City where this man like, what is going on? They spraying stuff in air. Yeah. They got a plan to devise a wicked agenda. This B system will be implemented. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. That's written. And everything that has been written shall surely come to pass. Whether we like it or not, I promise y'all. Let me tell you. There ain't nothing going back to the normal. There ain't nothing going back to normal. Y'all gonna have to get on board or you're gonna get left behind. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Said I was gonna go ahead and go in 10 minutes. I want to offer you some hope and a way out. Okay? And I got something for everybody. But I need to let you know that this will not be my assignment anymore. The Father has given me the okay, well done, you can move forward. I got other assignments that I need to be tackling. I'm not going to be sitting here any longer trying to help show you how to get out of or avert what's coming. especially if you don't want my help. You know how they say, hey, if you go and you enter into a home or a city and the people there don't receive you, go ahead and take your piece back and go ahead and leave. You're free to leave. And that's where we at. Hey, daughter. I'm up burning midnight oil. I'm finna go to sleep, but that's because I had a nap. So when you have come out and try to say, look, I say it all the time. You guys are missing out on the greatest wealth transfer that has ever happened in our dispensation of time. And the sad part is that you don't have to. When your help shows up, you need to know how to identify, this is my help. This is what I've been asking for. This is what I've been praying for. This is what I have been believing for. And you take advantages of opportunities, because guess what? Seasons and opportunities don't come around like the 4 seasons. It can come today and won't come back around in a cycle for another 40, 50 years. You miss that window of opportunity to get yourself out. I've been telling all my people to get in the digital space for a very long time. Now you got Joe Biden talking about, yeah, we finna put some exemptions in the digital space. Why? Because he see millions are being made in this digital space with AI. So now they want to put some caps on it. But your girl was telling y'all, I've been in the digital space for a cool minute. And if you want to know how I went from food stamps and cash aid to doing 6 figures in 1 year, was all digital. I never left my house. I never left my house. When I did 270,000 the following year, never left my house. Can I show y'all? Do y'all mind me showing y'all? I don't mind showing. Told y'all I come with receipts. Girl, I'm on stamps right now. Single mama, look, it's time to come off. That's just being honest. It's time to come off. It's time to, I need y'all to understand this while I'm looking at this, while I'm looking for this. I need y'all to understand this. That when you go and apply for food stamps and welfare, you invite the spirit of lack into your life. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm saying that because this is something that I did. That's why I used to cry. Every time I went to the welfare building for my yearly renewal, I used to cry. And the reason why I used to cry is because I knew this didn't make no sense. There was more to life than this. But the reason why I couldn't have more is because I was always worried about my food stamps and my cat. If I go get a job, they're going to turn off my food stamps. And they're going to turn off my cash aid, and I need that. If I go get these side hustles or whatever, they're going to learn about it. My Section 8 is going to be affected. You know what I'm saying? So it puts you in lack and limitation to never, ever do more because you worried about it. You know how many people, and I know there's some here on tonight to say, you know what, I want to join that program, but if I do, it's going to affect my Social Security. It's going to affect my food stamps. It's going to affect my cash aid. And I just be blown back. I'd be like, you would rather have $800 to $1,000 a month versus $61,000 months. If I'm coming to tell you that you can make $60,000 in a month, and you come back and tell me that is this going to affect my food stamps and my Social Security and my veterans disability, you're not a candidate. You're not a candidate. I can't even fool with you because you got a messed up mind. Satan is the AI. He is technology. He is a singularity. That's how he spoke all the way back through time. He is smarter than humanity, but not smarter than God. He's definitely a defeated foe. And he definitely has been around. He definitely is an ancient spirit. Okay? And I do absolutely 1000% that agree that artificial intelligence is artificial. I do. However, what I will say is if we gonna say that, we've been living in Satan's world for a cool minute. If you got a cell phone, that's artificial intelligence on there. If you use Google Maps, that's artificial intelligence on there. If you go to Google and type in something, that's artificial intelligence on there. If you have an Apple phone, you being tracked as we speak. Like when you have a bracelet on your leg and they let you out and they put you on an ankle monitor, that's all that an Apple phone is. It's a tracking device. If you got a password you put in your phone, that's artificial intelligence, okay? If you got Siri, the Apple phone, and you ask Siri, that's artificial intelligence, okay? If you got to go to the gym or the check cashing place and you got to put your fingerprint there, that's artificial intelligence. If you got a new ID, that's artificial intelligence. If you got smart meters in your house and smart locks on your door, that's artificial intelligence. So we've been living in Satan's world. I'm just trying to say, look, this is what I'm saying because this is what my father said. Because you'll get that whole rebuttal. People will be like, yeah, that's demonic. I'm not getting into that. But I do know for sure that my father said, you go get the wealth of the wicked that has been stored up for you. And then you make the kingdoms of this world the kingdoms of our Lord. You're not going to get it no other way. Unless you go take it. Unless you go get it. They're not bringing it to you. They're not. Even the food is artificial, okay? GMO, that's artificial intelligence. Chips in your bank card, that's artificial intelligence. It's a tracking device. It's a carbon copy, a footprint. Lets them know what you bought, where you bought it at, how you spent it, whether it was online, for what amount. It's artificial intelligence. So if we're going to be wise, let us be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. And let us do what the Most High told us to do, and that is to go get the wealth that the wicked has stored up for you. And wealth ain't just money. Wealth is a force. Go gather the people that's assigned to you. Go gather the remnant. Go gather my people and y'all together. Did he not tell the Israelites to go to Egypt and get all of their gold and their silver and their raiment? That was their wealth. Did he not? Anybody know that story? Y'all talk black to me tonight. Anybody heard that? Problem is too many folks want to be lazy and want to be skilled in the law and lack the spirit that's behind the law. So they look like fools. Round here speaking rubbish. Not the word is rubbish. They round here speaking rubbish because they live a lifestyle that they preach about that they cannot live out. So therefore you're a clown to me. If you preaching a word that you can't live out and you ain't living out, then you a clown. You's an entertainer. I eat the whole scroll, all of it. If you said I can, then I am. If you said I can have, then I'm going to go get it. If you told me to go do an assignment, then I'm going to go do that. If you told me to plunder them, then I'm going to go steal it back. How many of y'all know what the word plunder means? The word plunder means to steal. Steal it back. I dare you to go look it up and fact check me. I dare you to. It means to seize forcefully. It means to loot. Like you robbing. Y'all see these people going on in these stores and they looting. That's what it means. Plunder the Egyptians. Go get back y'all stuff. Stuff that they held y'all in captivity. Them 40 acres and a meal plus some. Everything. Go get it back. That's what he told us to do. Problem is, you got these dodo birds running around here thinking that these folks is finna get them something. No, ma'am. No, sir. The Most High said, go get it. That means take it by force. If you got to get dressed to look like them to get in their facilities, then by all means necessary, get dressed and look like them and get in their facilities and go get your stuff. If you got to learn technology to learn how to get it, then learn technology by all means necessary and go get your stuff. You got to learn real estate, then by all means necessary, go learn real estate and take back your land. If you got to get into government contracts, then get into government contracts by all means necessary and go get your reparations. That's a period. That's a Selah moment. And the problem is we think it's somebody coming to bail us out. Oh, they finna give us another stimulus check. No, they not. What they got coming up the pipeline for you is smart cities. Controlled digital CBC currency. That's what they got for you. Lockdowns. That's what they got for you. A new demic is coming. That's what they said, not me. They said a new one. It's going to hurt millions of people. That's what they said. I've been showing y'all this. They didn't averted a government shutdown that affects people on food stamps, people cash aid, people with low income, people with WIC. I mean, it's always intended for you. And you mean to tell me, from now to 45 days from now, that your girl can show you how to do 10K in 30 days? When I tell y'all I got so much stuff, it's ridiculous. The reason why I try to share it with everybody, and you're going to pay me for my time to teach you how to get there further faster. Please make no mistakes about it. I'm not going to give you anything for free. And I like to tell everybody this because people be like, why you just can't give the community this stuff for free? Like I told y'all, I'm a Bible baby, okay? Did not Jesus, did not Yeshua, Yahawashi, the name that you use, no disrespect to nobody, okay? No disrespect to nobody. I know him as Yeshua. That's his name Hebraically. In the English terminology, they call him Jesus, okay? But let me tell you, Jesus himself told the widow, look, at least give a mite. Did he tell her, look, you poor, so don't put nothing in for free? Did he tell the people, the fishermen with the 2 loaves of fish? The 2 fishes and 5 loaves of bread? Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, y'all know you ain't got enough. No, he said, bring me what you have. Did the prophet not tell the widow to go borrow jars so that she can fill them with oil? And the Most High will not let her run out of oil as long as she went and borrowed jars from her neighbor. So if the Most High tells you to go borrow jars, that's your part. His job is to fill the jars and keep them flowing. So if we were supposed to just give you something for free, why did not Christ, the Messiah himself, give you something for free outside of salvation? And actually, salvation cost him something. I'm just saying. Let's make this make sense. I got plays on how you can go get $75,000 from Navy Federal. Guess what? You got to be a small business. That ain't going to cost you nothing but a couple $100, if that. I can show you ways around that to go get you an LLC for $45. EIN is for free. Hello, somebody. Are you a small business? You can go run it up and get $75,000 using a Navy Federal hack. I also can show you how to do 30K in 5 days. I can show you how to do 10K in 30 days. I can show you how to create you a program. I done already showed y'all this over and over and over again, so much so that I ain't got to show y'all no more. Go catch a previous video that I've done. I showed you how AI can build you a website. You ain't got to worry about no coding. Nobody building you no website. It will do it for you in under 60 seconds. An e-commerce store, it'll do your ads for you. It'll give you your bio, how to set up your Facebook, how to set up your Instagram, how to set up your YouTube, how to monetize it, what to name it, what the hashtags, what the description, what is it called? An avatar to use if you don't want to use your own face. How to do videos with voiceovers that you ain't got to create. AI will create this stuff for you. So that's what I'm going to say. I have workshops, they're $97. I make them $97 and affordable because everybody can afford $97. And if you don't, and if you can't afford $97, then you can't afford to come out of poverty. If I had to go borrow $97 and I'm going to make 10K in 30 days, I can give you that $97 back plus a double up. Okay? How about that? I will give you $194. Give me 30 days to give you $194 back. I can go sell some bottles. I can go find something in my closet. Have me a silent auction. People will make a way or they'll make excuses. So I got something for $97. However, let me tell you something. Free and inexpensive always come with limitations, but it will get you started. You can come to the workshop and learn you several ways to make you 6 figures real fast on this here internet. You on the internet anyway. You on the internet right now looking at me. We've been here an hour and 38 minutes. Do you know in an hour and 38 minutes you can have $10,000 in 1 hour and 38 minutes off of one play? So if you're going to be on here, you might as well make it useful. You might as well get you something secure. That way, when that government shut down and this inflation keep on inflating and all of the things that are happening, it won't happen to you. It'll happen around you, but it won't happen to you. That's just like when you got shelter from a house, it's storming outside. It's storming outside, but it's not storming on you. Why? Because you inside and you are covered. Show you how to do anything in this digital space to get you some digital dollars rapidly. However, I'm going to give you the blueprint and the implementation strategy, the after the workshop, because a workshop is 1 day. After a workshop, now you are on your own to go off and do exactly what I just gave you the blueprint to do. And there are some people that can do that, and there are some people, many people that cannot. But you can do that for $97. If you're one of those ones that got to hear it over and over and over and over again, then guess what? You can get the $197 play where you get lifetime access to the recordings. So you can listen to it over and over and you have it right there to do it step by step so you know that it's done correctly. With the $97 offer, you do not get access to the replay. You got to show up all in. or you be all out. If you miss one key or one part, your kids is crying, phone ringing, making dinner, whatever you're doing, you're driving down the car and you can't sit there still and you miss any information, then that's your bad. Told y'all, free and inexpensive come with limitations. Nevertheless, my job is to give you the information that gives you transformation, that gives you elevation in your financial forecast. And I'm going to show you. That's my job. I'm going to show you. I'm going to lay it out. We're going to do it step by step, and then I'm going to let you go do your business. And then the next workshop, when you're ready to go further, a little bit further, then you have to pay me again. And the next workshop, then you have to pay me again. The next workshop, you got to pay me again. But instead of doing that, I offered a hell of a opportunity for you to spend the next 12 months with me, implementing what I know now and what I'll continue to learn in the digital space. And because I have mentors and I'm in masterminds that are forever changing and forever scaling, they doing $1 million in a month over there. So I hang with them so that I can do $1 million a month, not $1 million a year. And then when I hit that mark right there, $1 million a month, then I'll get into another mastermind that's going to help me do $1 billion in a year. And then I'll go ahead and take another mastermind that's going to help me do $1 billion in 6 months, and so forth and so on. I'm always going to invest in me, and I'm always going to invest in my education. I'm always going to invest in my financial forecast, always moving forward. Poverty cost me something. I can get back a whole life. The link on my bio doesn't work. Go ahead and inbox me, beloved. Message me. I don't know what they call it on TikTok. Chat me. I don't know why it's not working. It should be working, but if you can't, you can either email me. I will pin my information in just a minute. So I gave y'all a hellified deal for 12 months of my time teaching you all of this and getting your credit right, because you're going to need credit. See, most people don't know that cash is king, but credit is power. We've been taught the wrong way. We've been taught how to mess up our credit. But baby, when I tell you, you can have houses built, you can have land bought, commercial real estate, you can fly. See, cash don't do nothing for us. When you go spend cash, you don't get no rewards or no points or anything like that. But when you spend credit, you get frequent flyer miles. This is how you get into that Delta Club. You got so many points. You fly first class. It opens doors for you, beloved. You get cash back. You know, it opens doors for you. We never taught in that space. So I need to show you how to get money coming in. Go make it a legitimate business and then scale it all the way up using business funding opportunities. Get it out of your name, because nothing should be in your name, and you shouldn't be running your credit. You shouldn't be getting approved or denied based on your credit. Now, we're going to separate the two. We're going to make you a private sector and not a public sector. Public sector is controlled by the government. Private is not. They control businesses and assets. Yeah. So I gave the opportunity for 2K. This course, and if I can pull this document up. Did I show y'all? I didn't show y'all. Hold on. Let me show y'all, because I didn't show y'all. I started talking and didn't show y'all what I wanted to show y'all. Let me flip this camera around over here. First, on Instagram. All of this was made digitally. And you can see my previous year, I did 223.1 thousand. $61,000 month on that platform. Let me flip this one around over here. Ooh, I'm getting so sleepy. My eyes feel like they closing. Oh, Hold on, y'all. So you can see the previous year, I did 223,000. 278,000 on this one platform. Does not include PayPal, does not include Cash App, does not include Zelle, does not include my other merchant services, does not include ClickFunnels. It does not include my monetization from Facebook, from YouTube, none of that. This is all done digital. Online, brothers and sisters. I can show you cocoa melons. Let me go find it. Let me show y'all what Coco Melon out here making. SpongeBob. This is like, these people is making. I'll be like, look. You go make you a faceless YouTube channel and just be rolling in the dough, y'all. Real talk. You would just be rolling in the dough. You would just be rolling in the dough. If you got a small business, they take in the 8 applications in the government contracting space. That's where you become the bank. If you're a woman, if you're a minority, if you're a veteran-owned, small business-owned, man, look, you are missing out on a lot of revenue that will change your life and your financial forecast, change your children's lives. Like real talk. You can write books in one day using this digital stuff. Here we go, right here. How did this come? How did this come back up here? Hold on. Let me show y'all Coco Melon real quick. I'm so sleepy. Let me show y'all over here too. This is Coco Melon. They only got 1,000 uploads, and all they share is Coco Melon. Do 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 do. They nursery rhymes. It is a faceless YouTube channel. Coco Melon. I'm gonna show y'all over here. That's how much they make a month, Sway. 465K to 7.4 million. And don't nobody even know who owns Coco Melon. They make $5.6 to $89 million a year on freaking YouTube, Sway. On YouTube. Posting 12 to 20 minute videos of animated babies. Playing in the backyard, this is stuff that you can go and create on Voomly. You can go and create you automated, animated cartoons and tell a story. And just like this, it's educational for children. Coco Melon. They only got 1,000 uploads. Veggie Tales, SpongeBob SquarePants. Who is these people? We don't even know them. Simpsons. The Shade Room. These are all theme pages, faceless pages that's in automation making millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. We talked about how the lockdowns are coming back. They said that they're coming back, not me. They said it. Did my husband print out his? Hold on, let me see if my husband printed. So, told y'all in the transportation space. Now, last time they shut down the country, they didn't shut down them trucks. You shut down them trucks, you shut down the world. Period. So they didn't shut them down. Notice that they was not forced to do anything either. So the next time, the next shutdown from the next new strain that then came out that supposedly claimed millions more of lives, and now that they have programmable CBDC, you won't be able to move about freely unless you are essential and you submit to their requirements. Or you can just go ahead and create you a whole transportation business that you never have to drive. You don't gotta have no CDLs. You ain't gotta have none of that. My husband is offering just for today and tomorrow his 12-month course for $2,500. But let me show you this. So my 12-month course is $2K, all in the digital space. Ebooks, whatever you want to do. You want to be a social media marketer and you want to learn how to run other people's social medias, charge them $10,000 per client. All you need is 2 clients. That's $20,000 a month. I charge $10,000 for a done-for-you service. I'm going to show you how to charge that $10,000 for a done-for-you service. That requires your time. And will people pay it? Yes, they will. And now you know how to do multiple millions in the digital space. And you got more than one day, and now you got a coach that's helping you implement. So whatever you don't know, you without excuse, because now you got a coach going over it with you. But like, check this out. I'm going to show y'all first because I got to grab this camera up here. Imagine you paying $2,500 to come learn this transportation game. Instead of having people do it for you, you come learn it. I'm going to show y'all 5 streams of income from starting one transportation company that you don't have to drive. You run it from home. You get your MC and authority. Now you're able to leverage that and say, you know what, for all of y'all still on the plantation paying JB Hunt them to be under their authority because you ain't got your own authority. Your girl over here got her own authority, and I will allow you to lease under my authority. Which means the checks come to me, I pay you, and I take my percentage out for you being under my authority. Not gonna rip you off. From a big truck, that's anywhere from $1,800 to $1,900 a week. If all I wanted was 4 big trucks, I got $8,000 coming in every single week off of 4 big trucks just for using my authority. I do that from the house. I get somebody to drive my fleet. I employ them. I give them a percentage. I'm in passive income with the rest of it. I pay you 20, 21, 22%. Because you're the driver and I want your family to eat. And then the other is my passive income. And then I'm going to sit at home and I'm going to dispatch my own loads. So I ain't paying no dispatcher. And I'm also going to freight broker my own loads. So I'm going to make sure I get the best of the best off the top of the bunch. And then I'm going to put the other loads and I'm going to get paid off of that on the freight brokering side. I ain't never had to leave my house to do that. So I got my authority, my dispatching, having somebody drive my vehicle for me. I got freight brokering. And last but never least, I can do trailer rentals. I can use my business credit to go lease the trailers and then turn around and rent them to you. And then that's passive income every week coming in from that, just from starting a transportation business. But let me show y'all something else. I'm going to start here first, and then I'm going to do Instagram and TikTok. I'm about to be getting off of here in just a moment, okay? Let me grab this so you can see this. So if you paid $2,500, let me see where his name is at. See if y'all can see this. I think I need to take this virtual background off. 1 second. All right. Start. Crazy. So look, let me show y'all over here. I was trying to take off the camera and show you guys. I wanted to show y'all. Y'all see right there, right? World's first class transportation. I don't want y'all to see its MCDOT number. But let me show you. This is for one load right here. Hold on, let me make sure. As you can see right here, in this box, $1,400 for this load. Is that a gnat? Wow. A whole gnat up in here. Let's see if I can show y'all over here. This is called a rate confirmation. So you get to see what you got for this load. Let me see. Yes, here we go. I'm gonna show y'all over here as well. So this is what we got for this load. Y'all see over here. That's what was made for that load. $1,400. Okay. This is all 1 week. Screen shouldn't be blank anymore. Y'all can't see me over here. Let me know. Make some noise. Let me know if you can see me. Oh, the first one was 1,600. My bad. The first one was 1,600. Here is the one for 1,400. Hot shot. Okay. Here is the one for 1,400. So you see a 1,600 and you see a 1,400, which is $3,000. And then you see this Raycon for $2,500. See this Raycon, $2,500. This is all in 1 week. So I show you 3 Raycons. We never drive a vehicle for $5,500 in 1 week. And you got folks saying transportation is dead. Let me show y'all again for the people in the back. Let me make sure you can see the date. See, I'll be like, well, that's an old Dr. T. No, ain't nothing old. I come with receipts. The date is right there next to my finger. 9/26. It's blurry, of course. Stripping. See if I can show it over here better. Where's the date at? Right here. Next to my finger. 9/26. Okay? 9/26. Everybody see that, right? If you see the date, just let me know in the chat. I see the date. There you go. Appointment date. And then you see right over here in this box, $1,600 is the payout for this one. $1,600. $1,600. They be going blurry. There we go. And then you got this date right here, 9/27, same week. 9/27, same week, $2,500. Same week, 9/27, $2,500. And then you got this one. Try to cover the top of my husband's information. You see the date on that one? 27, 1,400. 27. Yeah, 27, 1,400. This one. Okay. Same thing over here. 9/27, 1,400 for that. That's $5,500 in 1 week. You talking about you a single mama, you an at-home mama, you a stay-at-home mama, you a daddy, you a grandma. It don't matter. Start your transportation. We're having an in-person where you can come. Your whole business will be built out with you. Your MC, DOT, you will leave there with all of that. We're having a 2-day in-person here in Texas, 3rd week in October. And we only got like 2-3 spots left. Your food, your housing, and your transportation for the weekend will be paid for. You will be staying in a remote location such as imagine. We're going to build your business with you. You're going to leave there. You're going to come here and you're going to leave there with your business built out for you. Also got a VIP day with Dr. T coming up that same week. I'm going to give you your blueprint. I'm going to give you funding information, opportunities. I'm going to show you how to do $1 million in a 3-day event. Not only that, you're going to be locked in with me. Some of the other ones, networking a whole day with myself. Your housing, your food, and your transportation will be provided for. One day is reserved solely for Dr. T to give you all the juice and the sauce. The other day is for you, for your relaxation, your refreshing, you to ride around Dallas, Texas, you to go out to eat, whatever it is you want to do. Transportation will be provided for you. That is also $5,000. But you got to remember, I'm not discouraging anybody from coming, because what I'm going to talk about in the VIP day and what we're going to give you in the 2-day intensive is something that we don't give you online. There is power in proximity, and you're not paying for information, you're paying for access. Y'all always remember that. I'm not paying what I would. When you pay to show up and invest in yourself $5,000, you're going to get $5,000 5-star service. You understand me? You're going to get things that people online will never, ever get, period. I don't even talk about the event space and how to do $1 million on any of my online programs. None. So you're going to get that. Or you can get the 12-month mentorship for $2,000. You don't have to keep paying $97. You got 12 months. I'm going to learn now and I'm going to learn later. And I got 12 months of coaching with this woman that's going to make sure, step by step, I lead them to success. And all I got to do is implement it. She's going to show me. She's going to take a year of her time. For $2,000, you see what we make in a week just on transportation. I can pull up receipts and show you what I make in a week. I can pull up receipts and show you what I make in an hour. But I'm going to allow you to come into a $15,000 program for $2,000 as a grandfather sale, just because of what's going on right now, honestly. Period. Just because of what's going on right now. I'm going to allow you to come in my space, in my world, in my time for 12 months. People make way triple more than that in 12 months. All day long, hands down, they make more than that in 12 months. $40,000, $50,000, and that's on the minimum wage for 12 months of their time. I'm allowing you to have 12 months of my time for $2,000. And you get to learn everything in the digital boss aspect, okay? That's what I have for y'all. That's all I have for y'all. When you guys were supposed to take advantage of the land opportunities, you didn't. A lot of the other programs that I have always came by here and said, hey, y'all jump in and get on board. Government contracts, y'all ain't heard me mention nothing about that. Because we're moving forward. And these are the last opportunities. After Sunday, midnight, they're gone. We're on to other things. And those other things just require more of my time and my attention. So if you think you don't see me now, it requires more of my time and my attention. You want to be in my sphere of influence. You want to be in my circle of motivators and builders and pioneers. Then here is the opportunity for you to be a part of that. I'm going to show you how to avert and escape what is going to be coming. I'm going to show you how to get digital dollars and turn that into physical assets. I'm going to show you how to go buy you some land. We got some sisters and brothers that's going to show you how to go buy land. Let the government pay for it. We got stuff for you, but you have to take advantage of the opportunities in order to access the stuff. When I told y'all I come in my mastermind and we can set y'all up, y'all trust and all of that stuff, y'all should have came along. because I have different incentives and different programs. I don't only want to help you make money. I need you to learn how to protect your money. I need you to not pay income tax because you're not a public sector. You are a private sector and you have a trust. Therefore, you don't make any money. The trust do. You manage the money that the trust make. Different story. Different type of lifestyle. Different type of ball game. Put your LLC under your trust. Put your kids in there. Get y'all. Everybody get an insurance policy. You go borrow $100,000 off of that. Have your kids borrow $100,000 off of that. Fund the trust. Keep the trust funded. It's a long story, okay, y'all. I'm out. I said that I was going to sit here for an hour. I've been here 2 hours. If I can serve you in any capacity between now and tomorrow on any of these opportunities, my information is here on the screen over on YouTube. If you wanted to go get the email, the phone number, or whatever payment platforms that I will accept, just go check it out on YouTube, Dr. Tawana the Disruptor. Or you can email me. Or you can back channel me and message me. I don't know what all it is. They got different names for different things, but you can back channel me, whatever the case may be. Like I said when I started this video off, we can't be mad at them for what they're doing because we allow them to do it. When the people stand up, the game is over. And if I showed you how much power we got all together, then why aren't we doing something? If we know that they're coming for us, then we need to stand up, and we need to stand up now. We need to say, okay, I'm taking the power that I gave to you to rule over my time, to rule over how much money I get to make, how much money you get to make off of my tax dollars. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to invest that into myself. Oh, in the digital space, you're going to learn how to do, our first assignment is going to be, you're going to learn how to do 10K in 30 days. And then we're going to go from there to how to do 6 figures from an ebook. We probably start with 6 figures from an ebook and then go to 30K, 10K in 30 days. And then we're going to go to 50K in 5 days. That's going to be an additional bonus of that group, as well as you get to join in credit repair, getting your credit repaired, getting your debt eliminated, getting access to land banking, getting access to private reserve accounts, which are PRAs, where you protect your money and your money grow for you. Like I said, my job is to show you how to make the money, and then I got a way for you to show how to maintain the money and set yourself up for generational wealth. So all of that is included in that Digital Bawse grandfather sale. It's the only place outside of my Millionaire Monarch that I'm going to be in. My government contract is only 90 days, so they got me for 90 days. That's it. My Millionaire Monarch is a 12-month mentorship, and now this Digital Bawse. Those are the only 12-month mentorships. If I decide to do a workshop every once in a while, then I maybe will. But for the most part, I'm recording for documentaries. I'm gathering data. I don't have time. We're doing a whole entire March. It's a different audience that I'm going after, that I'm targeting, so that we can make a difference and that we can actually step up and reach our young people now, so we ain't study burying them and rescuing them. It's a whole different plan. If you want to go with me further and faster, that's what you're paying for. You're paying for the blueprint, the roadmap to get me there faster. I don't have 5 years anymore, 1 year. I don't have 10 years to learn this. I need to get there faster. I need to make me some right now money. I need to do it right now. I need to do it I need my finances to change in the next 30 days. If that's what you're looking for, then I got you. I also have something coming down the pipeline that I'm going to be sharing at the VIP day. And that is how to become the bank and start your own funding and financing company, where now you can actually go and finance small business owners, the whole back end. everything. 100% nobody turned down from funding finances. So if you're a coach, if you're a consultant, if you got a digital product and people say, look, I don't have the cash on me, now you can get in 100% financing. Nobody is turned down. So I'm going to be giving that in the VIP, as well as I might consider giving out that information in the Digital Bawse 12-month mentorship. Okay. With that being said, that's what I got for y'all beautiful people. As they say, all good things come to an end, and this will be coming to an end by tomorrow midnight Central Standard Time. If I can serve you in any capacity, then I'm here to serve you. If your job is to continue to see the sword coming for you and you sit there and do nothing, then good riddance. I wish you nothing but the best. I'm doing my part, and only God Almighty knows I'm doing my part. And that's all that I was called to do, is my part. So with that being said, I love you. Stay safe, stay sane, go in peace and not in pieces. And until the next time, I will see y'all on the other side. Same thing goes for y'all over here. Love y'all, and I will see y'all the next time.